everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're brand new, welcome. I'm super glad to have you here. Today's video is a collaboration. So I am working with Grace and her handbag. I'll link her channel down below. She doesn't like to show her face on YouTube, which I totally get. But if you're wondering what she looks like, lots of people have asked if we're sisters, so she looks like me. So we are going to be creating a video that shows you a couple of the different sizes of the Ferragamo Varas and Ginnies. So there's a couple different bags that we'll show you, and we'll show you what fits inside and show you some modeling shots. A lot of this is her collection, so you'll be able to see that, but we'll be doing that as a collaboration, and we will also be filming a similar one with mulberry lilies in all the different sizes over on her channel. So I'll link that down below and go ahead and check that out. Let's get started. Okay, so we are going to start by comparing the different sizes. We'll give you the measurements and show you what fits inside, and then when we're done with all the stuff over here, we will show some modeling shots as well. So we'll start with the smallest. This is Grace's absolutely adorable mini Ginny. Yep. And it's a little bit thicker than the other ones. You can kind of see this one's stuffed right now.
Right, it has a size 2 in there.
So it's a little thicker. It's obviously the same cut as the medium Ginny. And these are the Varas, so that's a little bit different. So we'll start with the measurements of this one. It is 6 inches by 5 inches by 2.5 inches from here to here. You can't use this space right here, but you have this chunk right here. So yeah, you can do the honors.
Okay.
Show the inside.
So you've got the push lock here. You just open up like so. I've got my chain stored in here. I'm going to pull out the stuffing. So you've got a slip pocket in the back, and then it's sort of an accordion style that opens up there. So
we'll show you what fits inside. So let's start with the smallest thing, the Louis Vuitton key clay. And that actually...
Yeah, I was just going to say to see if you can slip it in the...
It is tight,
yeah,
but I think you could stuff it in. But
yeah,
for now, we'll just show like that. The Louis Vuitton Rosalie coin purse. Do you have more room?
You have room for something very thin.
You could probably put a phone in there. And we have actually measured this before, and the iPhone 6 or 7 fits in, but not the plus size, just the regular one. So that's that. You could probably maybe, you could certainly throw a set of like headphones or something on top, but that's probably it.
If you wanted to, it does shut if you put the coin.
Okay, so you could also put a little card case in there as well.
Yep.
So that's really what fits inside that, and honestly, I really wouldn't put anything bigger. I mean, we could try the French wallet and see if that would fit in terms of thickness, but otherwise, I think, yeah, once that one's in there, there's really, you could fit a phone and a lipstick, but I think that's probably about it for that one. And this is the smallest of the different bags. So next up, we have the mini bag, or the Miss Vara bag. There's different names for it on different sites, but it's the Miss Vara small bag, or the classic bag, or the mini bag in the Saffiano leather. You may recognize this one if you've watched my videos before from my collection, or this one from Grace's collection. However, we are doing a little switcheroo after this today. So I am going to be keeping both of the Saffiano Varas, and she is going to be keeping both of the Quilted Bears. So we know which ones we love, and we'll be doing that. So this one is a little bit of a different shape from the Ginny. As you can see, the Ginny is thicker, and it will hold a different amount of stuff with that. These ones are 7.5 inches wide by 5 1/4 by 1.5 inches at its largest usable depth.
Okay, so it has the magnetic snap opening here. You have the beige interior lining and a slip pocket in the back.
This one is exactly the same, except that the lining colors inside are black instead of the beige color. So now we'll show you what fits inside of this one. So the first thing you might want to fit in is a key clay. These are two very different sizes, so the Ferragamo one versus the Louis Vuitton. This one is significantly smaller, as you can see, though I checked and my car keys still fit, so this one may be in my future, because it does definitely fit a little bit easier in these bags. So this is how that one fits, and then the small one fits like that. Obviously, you probably only want one key clay, so we'll put the smaller one in so you can see how that fits. Passport holder fits in this nicely, so if you wanted to carry it with a passport, you absolutely could do that. This is actually a great airport bag because it's easy to get in and out, but the magnet is actually quite strong, so it is secure, and you can easily pull out all those little documents that you might need.
Okay. And also, if you wanted to do a key clay wallet, it does stretch quite a bit.
So the next one is the Quilted Bear, and this one's a little bit bigger than this one. I have another video comparing the sizes of these so you can see that in a little more depth in that one. I'll link it down below. But this one is also 7.5 inches, but it's 5.5, so it's a 1/4 of an inch taller this way, and it's 2 inches deeper, so it can hold more, plus they're squishy. You have some nice give with these ones, so they can definitely hold a little bit more, and obviously the chain is just stuffed inside for both, but they have a similar chain, and we'll show you how they fit because this one is a little bit of a shorter chain than on these ones. So let's show you what fits inside of this one, or show you the inside of it first.
So you have the slip pocket in the back and a nice big pocket there with a matching lining. So in this one, first I guess I'll try this key pouch here. Other key pouch. Probably not, oh yeah, you could stand it up if you wanted to. And what else?
Here's how the passport holder fits in with that. I'm going to turn this, I think, to make it fit a little bit more.
And it closes easily.
Yeah.
No problem there.
What else would we want to do? Maybe a key case along with that. It's getting a little more stuffed, but you could easily fit a phone, I think, also into there. What else? Let's try the coin purse instead of the key pouch, maybe.
You're kind of stretching it, but it does fit. And you'd even have room to slip a lip gloss or a chapstick in the back there if you wanted to as well.
Yeah, maybe we take those out and show. I have shown before that you actually can get this large zip around wallet in this, but it is quite stuffed to do so. But the French wallet fits no problem, and you could probably even put the mini pochette in here. Yeah, so that can give you a good idea of the size as well for that one. That should fit without much of a problem, and you could probably also, let's see.
If you had a thin SLG, it goes right in.
Mm-hmm. So that's great. This one does hold a good amount. It is definitely better for holding things than this one if you want to use more, but you can decide based on the chain length and the material and what you prefer. We prefer different ones with this one, as you can see.
Yeah, I like to stuff it.
Yeah. So that is that one. So the next one is the medium Ginny. This one is 10 inches wide, 6.5 inches tall, and only 1 inch deep, though it does stretch a bit. But with including this part doesn't stretch a huge amount, it is 1 inch deep. So it's definitely more rectangular and a little thinner than the other ones. This one opens like this. Take out the paper, and you can see that we've got the chain in here too. Let me move that out of the way. So you can see the size of that one inside, and inside this one is a zipper pocket rather than a slip pocket.
The zipper pocket I don't find to be very usable. I think if I had one complaint about Ferragamo, it is their zippered pockets. I don't know, I think the lining in there is a little cheap in my opinion, but that's my only complaint, is maybe their hardware on their zippers is not up to par with the rest of the handbag.
Yeah. So let's see what fits inside this one. So this is again the zip around double ganchillo wallet. Fits really without much of a problem.
Yep, no problem there.
But we're going to see, now that we're getting to the bigger ones, we'll see some of the bigger stuff that fits. So this mini iPad actually fits no problem. There's plenty of room left with that one.
You can put a thin card case in there.
Yeah, I don't think the big one will fit. I mean, it fits widthwise, but it's way too tall, so that won't fit. But you can see the mini iPad, yeah, and then let's see what else. Do you think you could fit the wallet in there with it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think you could.
It's so thin, it's hard to hold a huge amount, but actually that does fit.
Yeah,
so
it stretches
nice.
enough, as long as you don't mind the way it looks here on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. And definitely you can get in thin clay there.
And then maybe the passport holder.
Yep.
Yeah.
That will go in as well. And it's long enough that you can kind of put things lengthwise like that. And it shuts no problem.
Yeah. This one is the same kind of leather as all three of these. It's basically the same bag as this one, but thinner and longer.
Even though it's Saffiano, it does have a softness to it, while maintaining its structure. So you can kind of shove things in a little.
Yeah, and these two have the same closure, whereas all four of these, the Varas, are a magnetic closure, and these ones have this like clasp, I'd say.
Right, like a push lock type of thing. Okay, so here we have the Ginette. It has the Vara bow there on the front, and we have the chain with the interwoven leather, and it does have the leather on the top for your shoulder, so it's very comfortable. And I love this length of chain. It's very comfortable to wear, and it hits at a nice spot. There's room for your arm over the bag. And it has a zip opening here, which goes all the way down, which is very nice. You can see right into your bag, big pit like that. And again, like the Ginny, it has the zippered compartment here, which is a lot bigger, so it is more usable. Right now I've got keys and tissues and a bunch of other stuff in there, so that's a very usable pocket there.
And the straps on this are different from all the other ones. So all the other ones have just the plain kind of gold hardware straps, except for the mini Ginny, which has the interwoven straps, but this is the only one that has the strap on the shoulder. Plus, this is the only shoulder bag. All of the others can be worn crossbody, but this one can only be worn over the shoulder, and it's a double strap, whereas all of the other ones are a single strap.
And because of that, I think it's one of my more comfortable bags, if not the most comfortable one I own.
Let's see what fits in that one. So this is the Dome Cosmetic case, and it's way too thick to fit in any of the other ones, but it fits in here like with so much room to spare.
Yeah, you can get a full-size wallet in there, no problem.
You also can get the full iPad in here. So you do have to stick it under the zipper, but I think you'd probably want to do that for protection anyway.
Yep, and I don't know if we can get a pochette in there. This is the mini pochette, but yeah, you could. It's a kind of a tight squeeze, but if you wanted to, you could do it.
Yeah, and you could even stuff there's a lot of little crevices for lipsticks or anything else. I think you could probably fit something thin like a passport holder in there on top of that with those as well. So this one does hold substantially more than everything else. So this one is definitely the largest in size. It is 11.5 inches wide by 7 inches tall, and it can stuff itself on the side to 5 inches deep. So when it's stuffed right now, it's 5 inches deep. So it is definitely larger, and if you want to see in comparison with this one, which is the other quilted, the size of that, and then let's see, maybe you can definitely see how much bigger this one is than that. And I would honestly probably call this the large quilted Vara. The Ginette is because it's shaped like the Ginny with that, but it's a very similar kind of bag, and they all have the same bow in the front, whether it's a Ginny or a Vara.
I like them all, but if I had to say a least favorite, it would be this one, just not because of ease of putting it on. It goes crossbody nice, shoulder nice. Just fitting stuff in it is kind of odd the way it's so long but yet so narrow on the side. So for that reason, this would probably be my least favorite. But I still enjoy using it, and it goes crossbody very easily, so I like that about it.
And this one used to be mine. She bought it from me, so I can say it was my least favorite too, because I did not want it anymore. It was actually just too large for me. I prefer a mini bag or a tote, and this was kind of getting closer to the middle of the two, so that didn't work out for me. But I also didn't use the navy as much, so she uses navy a little bit more.
I was just going to say I love the navy color in it, and that's partly why I'm keeping it for now, is that I do find that I use it for that reason.
So here's the mini Ginny. We'll start small, the same way we did all the other ones. This one fits nicely shoulder length. I am 5'4", so you can get an idea of that. Crossbody is here, and then that is really comfortable as well, so it's a nice length for this one. This is the Saffiano Miss Vara, almost said the quilted. This one is longer, but it is a great length on the crossbody. So that's this one, and you can see this one next to it, which one is longer. This one's clearly longer. And then if I do shoulder bag, those are the different heights for that one. If you've watched my channel, you've probably seen this before, but here is the quilted. So the quilted is clearly shorter than the Saffiano one. Here's how it looks crossbody compared with this one crossbody. You can see definitely the different lengths with that and how these look. So I've tried to do 3 of these at once. This one is a longer strap, so you can see it actually, or actually, I guess it's even slightly shorter. It's basically the same length as this one. And so if I crossbody this versus this one, definitely longer. It's a really good length crossbody. And I don't know if I can crossbody this one at the same time. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, this one, because it's a little bit bigger, it hangs down a little bit more crossbody than this other one does. So here is the Ginette. You can see the size comparison of these two. And this one is just a shoulder bag. So this is worn crossbody right now, and then that's how that one fits as a shoulder bag under the arm. It could try to crossbody it, but it's like very short. So it is clearly just a shoulder bag. And now I am just covered in bags. So here's all the different sizes of bags that we talked about today.
Stunning.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to see more. If you want to go and check out Grace's channel as well, go ahead and do that. Definitely check out that mulberry video. If you have any questions about any of these bags, please let us know. We will be happy to answer them, and we hope to see you in some future videos. Bye!